did not play last night. This is the second half of back-to-back for the Jazz. He starts at the center with Favors in a preseason game. And Lopez on his second attempt wins the tip for the Lakers. This is the final preseason game for the Jazz as Ingram lays it in.
One thing you want guys pointing the finger and making excuses that it's somebody else's fault. It's a luxury to have a guy that's able to say,
Quinn Snyder is focusing on this year, trying to play with more pace as Favors hits the
player. Competes, outstanding passer, great job of getting guys involved, and has toughness. Plays off the penetration.
Ingram's pull-up jumper is good.
I really like ball also, realizing I got to get this guy going. We're doing a great defense there by Nance.
And the save afterwards as well. And it's the lob, and Nance Jr. couldn't finish it the first time, does this.
He's going to get him the rock, he's going to coach him up and get him involved, and I think that's what you have to do.
Here's Ingram on the attack, trying to get by Gobert, and there is that. Ingles around the Gobert screen, gets it back to him on the roll, and Gobert finishes plus the foul.
To push the basketball, play out a pick and roll. He's going to score the basketball off of playmaking ability of
Utah lead, 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Here's Rubio's jumper, it's good.
He looks up and it's 12 points and 12 assists and 3 steals, and you can take it for granted.
No. Ingram down court, Nance Jr. flushes it home.
It's going to be interesting, but this team, because of what they were able to establish last year.
Nice look there.
To play for me my first year coaching in Golden State, can defend the pick and roll. Obviously, they.
Clarkson. And Nance Jr. with a wise and athletic tap to Ingram, and now Fruit. Last year were the 1 seed. Lost to the Cavs in the conference finals as Mitchell does have much more high-end talent.
It's going to be a very interesting year.
Clarkson gets...
Exactly.
You have to finish then on the other end when Mark Jackson's talking nice about you. Caruso, pretty balanced.
The state
really responded to coming off the bench with Nance starting, and there's another...
That's not asking much, is it?
I think it's just the difference between a fourth-year guy and a rookie. Mitchell will get there. He just did.
Apology.
Mitchell gliding between two defenders and using the window up high.
He actually asked him to come out of the ball game. Looked like he jammed his thumb.
That position. Slip inside, and Cephalosha able to couldn't slide it in. Josh Hart keeps it alive as Kuzma bowled it inside. It ends up back out. And nice move from Favors to find Rubio on the 3. Credit, he handled a really tough situation in New York last year beautifully. As Clarkson comes up with a steal and then powers it down. Randall charging in, and that's going to be a jump. Stacked. I mean, your team really...
No, it's your team and her. You're the one that allowed her to have LeBron and KD.
I know. Fair enough. All right. Sorry, Kawhi, but those sun-dried tomatoes are worth it. No offense to my squad, guys. We're going to be great. What a pirouette from Kuzma.
Small forward today in the NBA.
Wow.
Without question, he's a starting small forward.
He has that kind of confidence in himself as well, that kind of presence.
How is he still on the board?
Zuba.
And I'm wondering who watched this kid and left him on the board.
A championship game in the summer league, and talking to us earlier, he talked about how important that moment was to him as Donovan Mitchell.
Because that's what they're saying.
Right.
And you got to be able to play small but still be big. He's a guy that can play the 4, the 5, switch, pick and roll.
Here's Mitchell. Alec Burks gets inside and carves his way.
But at the end of the year last year in the playoffs, he wore down because he had to make every play for himself. Rubio knocks out.
First half. Rubio saw Gobert behind him. Gobert pivoting and got it to go with
early on his career on the block. Doesn't score at the same level that he used to.
From Mitchell. Rubio's pull-up. He is good, and you can as Donovan Mitchell begins it, starting. He came off the bench in the first half, and Gobert. Mitchell, no, and Ingram, excellent effort, but tossed it back to Mitchell. Gobert, the Euro step, and Ingram flags it down and calmly French rejection, stifle tower. Patience from Caldwell Pope, who hits the jump on Frederick Weiss. And he actually happened to him like it did to his fellow countrymen.
So you would probably be impressed with that statement. Here's what I'm thinking. Who in the history of the game?
That's true. That was a one-time occurrence.
The guy jumped over, it was not over him and dunked him, but over him.
Over it. As Gobert
Jumped over the 7-foot. That can't happen.
Maybe the greatest dunk in basketball history is Lopez shooting the basketball the way that he does.
I think so, because even in the graphics, a lot of years in the league, but was successful at getting that shot off. So I'm not a guy that believes you change Lonzo Ball. Been successful this long and made him number 2 pick. I know some guys with beautiful forms that can't hit the side of a bomb.
6 of 15 from the floor, 2 of 6 from deep. As Kuzma gets that one.
Pass it off of double.
Here is Johnson on cue.
Choosing when to run the offense through.
A 7-time All-Star who is the consummate pro is Ingram. Johnson falling away, couldn't hit. I always think he was just a victim of his contract, perception-wise. Randall plays it in. Order. Nice feed ahead from Ingles, and an excellent movement inside as Mitchell finishes. Donovan Mitchell. Clarkson connects. Turnovers last night. Batted right back to Brewer, and Kuzma puts it in. Kuzma the dish. Randall the bounce. Missed the bunny, and that. Mitchell explodes past Caruso.
Side out of bounds.
Johnson gets free and hits. If it's on the upward motion for a shot, or once the gather happens on a drive. Kuzma makes some changes. Neither team is led by more than 7 at any point. As Clarkson jitters 80 minutes for Jordan Clarkson. Johnson a 3. Doesn't get the roll. Caruso tried to bat it. Mitchell stole it and passed it. You know you'll see at least one clickbait headline.
No question.
Steph Curry no longer talking with Mark Jackson. Donovan Mitchell, Pelosha waits and then throws it away. Clarkson dashing and finishing.
Versatility. How about Quinn Snyder? Versatility as a coach. A lot of coaches say, we're going to play my style no matter who you have as Ingram.
Rubio the lob, and Gobert couldn't finish. Nice delivery from Caruso to spring the break, and Randall. 8 to shoot. Johnson bodying in and hooking it up. Flag down by Mitchell. He will heave. And on the tip, Gobert. Johnson now with 10.6 rebounds. Gobert with 26 points, 11 rebounds. Shot hard to Rubio finds the cutting Mitchell. Too short. Gobert with they told me. Caruso fending off. 10 to shoot. Mitchell forced it up and some. Ingram gliding. Tried to curl it up and wasn't really in control. Easy prey for Gobert. Here's Mitchell. You bet. Caruso. Nice look to Lopez. He just couldn't handle it. And then Lopez. Hart will hoist. No. Rebound into the final as the rookie Donovan Mitchell and the incumbent Rudy Gobert lead the Jazz to victory.